Welcome to model lessons in mathematics, elementary science and technology, social studies, creative arts, physical education for lower primary grades, produced by Rwanda Education Board in collaboration with the World Bank.
Yeah, this is Ambrose once again. Yeah, I have come to teach you creative art, P2 class, on a topic called embroidery method. Before we go very far, we need to know the definition of embroidery. Before we go very far, we need to know the definition of embroidery. We have said embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric using a needle to apply a thread. Embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric using a needle to apply a thread or to apply thread. Let us repeat, good class or good children. We say embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric using a needle to apply thread. So this is our definition or the meaning of the word embroidery. If you don't know the word embroidery, another name for embroidery, it is sewing or sewing. Sewing, making different designs on a piece of cloth. Making different designs of different shapes on a piece of cloth. Good. Now, the word craft, it's here. The word craft, we have a new word here. We have a new word in our statement. Craft, it is a new word. We have said a craft is an activity involving making things skillfully. The word it is from the word skill. Skill. Using our hands. So we are going to make different designs on a piece of cloth using our hands. Okay? So when they ask you the definition of the word craft, we have said craft is an activity involving making things skillfully using our hands. So now, before you go very far, you need to know the materials we use in embroidery. Materials we use in embroidery. We can say materials used. We can say materials used. Or materials that we are going to use when we are making embroidery. Who can guess and tell me one material we are going to use when we are making different designs on a piece of cloth? Who can guess now? You see what is here or here. In our definition, you can get different materials that we are going to use here. Who can tell me one material? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Yeah, good. Here, we are going to use a piece of cloth. A piece of cloth. You can say cloth. Cloth. According to our definition, who can tell us another material we are going to use? From our definition, who can tell us another material we are going to use? I'm waiting. Now I want a girl. I want a girl to tell me the answer. Use our definition here to tell us the material we are going to use. Good girls. Who can tell me the answer? Yes, good. According to our definition, she has seen the word needle. Good. We have a needle. We have a needle. Good. I'm waiting for another answer from the definition of ours here. Embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric using a needle to apply thread. To apply thread. A boy, I want a boy now, I want a boy. Good. Good boy, excellent. That boy, he has seen the word thread. 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 Good. Who can tell me another material that we are going to use? Who can tell me the material, the last one, that we are going to use when we are making different designs on this piece of cloth? This one. Who can tell me what are we going to use to cut our threads or a piece of cloth? Who can tell me? Good. A scissor. Good, excellent. We have a scissor. Wow. Now, we are going to see these materials. We are going to see these materials. The first one, we have said it is a cloth, a piece of cloth. This one, we have this piece of cloth. We have this one. Those who don't know a cloth, we are using this white piece of cloth to make different designs on it. Number two, we have said we have a needle. A needle, it is this one which is sharp. This one, this is our needle. Those who don't know a needle, it is this one. So we are going to use this needle, the way how our definition is telling us, to apply thread. To apply threads or a thread. Then number next, we are having thread. Now threads, we have different types. You can use this one. This one is big. Okay? It is big in size. We have this one, which is black in color. This one is red. Then we are having also this one, white in color. And when you are going to make designs, first consider the colors you are going to use. You cannot use white on white, okay? When you use white, it means that your shape will not be seen easily, okay? So don't use white on white. Or don't use red on a red piece of cloth. So for last, we are having a white cloth, meaning that we are going to use red or black. Good. Then lastly, we have a scissor. A scissor. This one. This one. Who can tell me the use of a scissor? Last time we saw different types of scissors and uses. Who can tell me the use of a scissor? We use a scissor to cut a thread. When you are going to cut, you use your scissor. Or when you want to remove what you don't want on a piece of cloth, you use a scissor. So a scissor is for removing unwanted parts on a cloth. Good. So now we are going to see how we can make decorations on our piece of cloth. We are going to see how we can make different decorations on our cloth. Now, here you can write your name. You can write your name. You can decide to write the word Sano. This one. This one. You can decide to put this name on your piece of cloth. You can decide to put your name on this piece of cloth. Or you can draw a basket. You can draw a basket. This one. You can draw a basket. This is the top of it, like this. You can draw, or you can design a basket there. Do you know this basket? Have you ever seen it somewhere? Eh? Have you ever seen this basket with this design? Even here. Wow. You can decide to put these ones on your piece of cloth. This is my basket. So let us begin with Sano. Okay? So what I'm going to do, this top of a basket is going to help us like a handle. We put our cloth here, like this, then you tie, so that you can get the way how you can handle. Let me use this one. You can use anything from the environment or a banana fiber to tie a piece of cloth. You can use what you can get quickly. We have said you can get a banana fiber or any thread. It can help you to tie this cloth quickly. It can help you. Let me use this one. I want to write the name Sano. Make sure here it is straight, like this. Good. Good. You tie it very well so that it cannot disturb you when you are making your designs. Okay? Good. Then after, get a pencil. First sketch the name Sano. Here, get a pencil or a pen. Write the word Sano. Like this. Sano. Write the word Sano. Do you know Sano? Good. Write the name Sano. Like this. This is our name here. Then get your needle. This one. Get your needle. It's here. Put a thread. Put a thread inside. Put your thread inside the needle. Put your thread inside the needle. Put your thread inside the needle. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my thread inside the needle like this. Wait, we put a thread inside. It is refusing, but it is going to go there. I'm trying to put my thread in my needle. It has a small hole, but try by all your means, you put it there. You observe well. Observe well. When it refuses, you continue cutting until it enters. I think now it is going to enter. Now it has entered. So this is my thread and the needle. It is like this. Then I get my scissor, I cut. Then use your sketch. The sketch which you have put on your cloth. The sketch which you have put on the cloth, it is the one which it is going to direct you to write or to design the name Sano on this piece of cloth. So I'm going to begin with letter S. I start putting the name Sano slowly. Slowly, I'm putting the name Sano on a piece of cloth. I want to put the name Sano on this piece of cloth using a needle and a thread. Slowly, like this. I continue. Slowly, I'm beginning with letter S. I'm beginning with letter S. I'm beginning with letter S. Slowly, like this. Continue. Continue slowly. Slowly, slowly. I continue. I'm writing letter S. I'm doing my letter S here for the name Sano. Good. Like this. So if you want, you can make your name on a t-shirt. When you buy a new sweater at school, you can use your needle and a thread to put your name. You can use your thread and a needle to put your name. Continue. Slowly. I'm putting letter S. Letter S. Letter S. We call this one, you can call it weaving, you can call it sewing, you can call it making. So we are now weaving the name Sano on this piece of cloth. We can name the word Sano or the name Sano on this piece of cloth using a thread or a needle, because you cannot use a thread without a needle. They help one another. They help one another. Good. It is coming up. It is coming. It is coming. I'm about to finish letter S. I'm about to finish letter S. I'm about to finish letter S. I'm writing, I'm weaving my letter S, capital S, which begins the name Sano. Which begins the name Sano. This is my letter S. I'm about to finish it. I'm about to finish my letter S. Using my thread and a needle. Using my thread and a needle. Good. It is coming, it is coming. It is coming. Sano. Letter S. Letter S. Letter S. I'm weaving letter S on my piece of cloth. I'm weaving letter S. Good. I'm weaving letter S. I'm about to finish it. Good. I'm about to finish letter S. I'm about to finish my letter S here. Good. I'm about. I think this is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last. Wow. I'm done with letter S. Then get your scissor and cut so that you have finished one letter. You have finished the first letter. I'm removing what I don't want. This is letter S. Have you seen letter S? I have used the needle and the thread. Okay? This is the letter S. This is the letter S. Now we are going to begin letter A. Letter A. This one. So that we can write the name Sano. Good. You begin from down here. Put your thread and the needle there. You start. Good. We are making letter A now. We have finished letter S, which begins the name Sano. We are going to do now letter A. Let us increase the speed. We do letter A, or we weave letter A. The process, we call it embroidery, of making different designs on a piece of cloth. Of making different designs on a piece of cloth. We call it embroidery. Embroidery, we have said, you can say it is making different designs on a piece of cloth. Don't worry, I have increased my speed so that you can finish quickly. Then you move down like this. Good. Good. Embroidery, making different designs on a piece of cloth using your needle and a thread. Using a needle and a thread. We have said you can use this embroidery after buying a new sweater. You can write your name. You can give it to mommy to help you. You can give it to mommy to help you to put your name on a sweater using this embroidery. Other than taking the sweater to the tailor to put for you the name and they take your money, you can use a needle and your thread to put your name. I have finished letter A. Do you see letter A? Are you seeing letter A? Are you seeing it very well? Wow. Now get your scissor. Remove what you don't want. Good. Excellent. Are you observing very well? Now we have S-A. We have S-A. We are trying to write or to weave the name Sano on our piece of cloth. We have S now and A. So we are going to go to N. We are remaining with N and O. So get your needle again. We are still having a thread there. Arrange it very well. Then you start N. You start your N. Good. Let us start quickly. Observe very well. Observe very well the way I am weaving the name Sano, or I'm putting the name Sano on my piece of cloth. My needle is out. I can put it back. When it gets out, don't cry, don't quarrel. It's there. It can get out. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Good children. I love you so much. The way you are keeping quiet, it means that you are observing very well. The way you are keeping quiet, it means you are observing very well. I'm putting my thread again. Slowly put your thread. I'm putting my thread to continue with letter N. To continue with letter N. To continue with letter N. This is a needle. This is my thread. I'm putting it back there. I'm putting back the thread. I'm putting back the thread. We are about to finish. We are about to finish so that you can finish the name when you reach home. In your homework, you are going to write your name. You are going to put your name on a piece of cloth. When you reach home, ask your father, my needle is there. Okay? You can continue weaving. You can continue weaving until you finish. Until you finish. Okay? You can continue until you finish. My thread has got a problem. You can remove it and you put another one. You can remove, okay? And you put another one. Okay. Because of time, my good children, we have seen the way how we can write the name or our names on a piece of cloth. So, you are going to reach home, tell your parents, at least to get you a small piece of cloth of one color. If it is red, you can use white or black. But when a piece of cloth is white, you can use red, you can use black or blue. So in our homework of today, we are going, when you reach home, they say, use a needle, use a needle, and a needle, let us say a needle, a piece of cloth, a needle, cloth, a piece of cloth, and a thread. Okay? Thread, design, or put your name, put your name on a cloth, on a piece of cloth, on a piece of cloth. Use a needle, cloth, and a thread. Put your name on a piece of cloth, okay? That is our homework of today. Otherwise, stay cool and blessed. I love you so much. I have given you flowers. Thank you very much. I love you. Nice day.